How's it going, everybody? I hope you had a good weekend. This is the WOD prep for Monday, the 30th. We are going to run through the warm-up, then I'll do the movement demonstrations. Run through the warm-up, the workout. I'll do the movement demonstrations, and then stay tuned at the end, and we'll kind of talk about different ways you guys can look at approaching the workout based on the outcomes you want to try to get from it. So, the full overview, our warm-up, we're going to have 2 rounds of some shoulder-focused movement, supine reaches and scap push-ups, then 2 rounds of some hip-focused movement, toe touches into a squat and split squats, and then 2 rounds of some more high-intensity, more dynamic movements to kind of mimic your running. Then we're going to move into the actual workout. You guys are going to complete 8 total rounds, starting with 10 push-ups, 10 air squats, and a 200-meter run. So in total, 80 push-ups, 80 total air squats, and a mile of running. So I'm going to move into the movement demonstrations, and like I said at the end, we'll talk about how you can kind of approach the workout in different ways based on what you want from it. First, we'll start with a shoulder-specific portion of the workout. 2 rounds, 10 supine overhead reaches. So holding a bit of a hollow position, back is flat on the ground, trying to get full extension overhead. And then 10 scapular push-ups, so elbow stays locked. Just looking to find movement between the shoulder blades, reaching through the floor on each rep. Then we'll transition to 2 rounds of 10 toe touches plus an air squat. 10 total reps. Then we'll step out into a split squat position or a normal lunge position. Maintain the split, and we're going to get 10 squats on each leg for 2 rounds. Then we'll get a little more dynamic with the warm-up specific to running and bounding. 20 seconds of high knees, 20 seconds of butt kicks, thinking about pulling the heels straight up underneath you. Apologize for the distraction. And then 20 seconds of tuck jumps. 2 rounds. Then we'll move into the Metcon, 8 rounds for time. 10 standard push-ups. Review to the end of the video to see how to modify that to make it more challenging. 10 air squats. And then a 200-meter run for 1 mile total of running. So different approaches to the WOD that you can do based on the intended application. We can think of like the 3 different aspects of CrossFit, right? Right now we're very limited to just working out at home, but you can still kind of practice those 3 elements that we usually train in the gym, which would be like your strength or your weightlifting, your body weight movements you have to practice like gymnastics movements, and then your overall endurance or monostructural. So if you're looking to work on general strength, but you're missing the heavy weights, you're missing a barbell, then I would recommend approaching the workout in a way that's, 1, going to challenge the push-ups and air squats so that you can do them unbroken. So if you have access to a kettlebell, maybe adding in a goblet squat or carrying a sandbag during those, but make those 10 reps challenging. In a push-up, you could do like a decline push-up with the feet elevated, but challenging the local muscles of like my chest muscles and my leg muscles during the squats, and then taking the run relatively easy so that you can come back and hit another 10 unbroken but very challenging reps. If you're looking to improve your gymnastics, similar approach, but I wouldn't recommend adding any kind of intensity to those. So if I want to improve my gymnastics movements, the goal is quality reps and practicing. That's always the goal, but even more so if you're trying to refine those body weight skills. So 10 standard push-ups, 10 standard air squats, focus on things like full range of motion, maybe a little bit of a tempo on those movements, and then same idea as the strength. Take your time on that 200-meter run so we can maintain that intention during the body weight movements. And then if you're looking to improve just overall endurance, you'd want to be hitting those movements unbroken, right? So I don't want to make them so challenging that I have to start breaking up the reps. They should be relatively easier. That might be our rest and recovery period. So however you need to modify them to make that the recovery period, and then push the pace on the run. It's in total a mile. You're getting an active recovery break, if you want to think of it like that, and it's 8 200-meter sprints. Just really push the effort on the run, come back, try to catch your breath, get a little bit of blood to your legs during this portion here. So yeah, taking the same workout, just trying to apply it in different ways based on how you guys would like to see it applied.